Have you ever felt like you're too much for some people, yet not enough for others? Or maybe you find yourself pulling away when someone gets too close, or clinging tightly because you're terrified they'll leave you? You might be dealing with something deeper than relationship issues. It could be attachment trauma. Hi, I'm Laura Bonk, therapist and founder of Pathways Counseling KC. Welcome to this first episode in our series of healing attachment trauma. If you've ever felt anxious in relationships, afraid of being abandoned, or like you're never enough, I promise you're not broken. You might just be carrying something called attachment trauma. Attachment trauma happens when our early relationships, especially with caregivers, were marked by inconsistency, neglect, unavailability, or even abuse. As children, we rely on others to help us feel safe, seen, and soothed. But when that doesn't happen consistently, our nervous system adapts, just not always in a way that serves us later in life. Maybe you had a parent who was loving one moment and critical the next. Or maybe you felt invisible. Maybe you were responsible for everyone else's emotions except your own. Or maybe you were punished for needing anything at all. These early childhood experiences, they shaped your nervous system. They shaped your self-worth. They shaped your attachment style. However, it doesn't have to stay this way. And that's what these videos are going to be about. Your struggle to connect with others doesn't have to be a life sentence. Attachment trauma isn't always obvious, but it can show up just as difficulty trusting others, excessive people pleasing, a fear of being too close to someone, yet also a fear of being abandoned by them as well. Anxiety in relationships, emotional shutdown, numbness, or just a constant sense that something is wrong with you. But there is not anything wrong with you. Here's the thing. Your brain and body were trying to protect you in an impossible situation. These patterns didn't come from weakness. They came from wisdom. Your nervous system doing whatever it could to survive an emotionally unsafe environment. But now, those same patterns may be blocking you from the love, connection, and peace you truly deserve. The good news is attachment trauma is not a life sentence. With the right support and tools, you can rewire these patterns. You can heal your attachment trauma. You can move to a secure place, not just in your relationships, but in your life overall. And I'm talking, financially, career, your friendships, and overall, most importantly, in the relationship to yourself. This can all be changed. So, attachment trauma, just because you experienced it, does not mean you have to live with it forever. However, it does take some intentional effort to heal what has happened. In this series, we'll explore how attachment styles are formed, what attachment styles are, and what are, not just what are they, but what are the 4 different kinds of attachment styles, how they impact our relationships and overall life in general. And again, most importantly, how to heal them, how to move from insecure to secure so that you don't have to feel this way. So, if something resonated in this video with you today, you are not alone. I invite you to subscribe and join me on this journey. You deserve to feel grounded, connected, and secure. And it starts right here. You can start this journey through healing the attachment trauma that you've likely experienced. You can move. First off, it starts with probably identifying what attachment style you have. If you know anything about attachment styles, you might have an idea of what you are. If not, that's okay. We're going to go over all of it here. I also have a free attachment quiz that I'll link to in the description below. I invite you to take that so that you can really find out what your attachment style is and start to piece together the way that it's likely continued to impact you for however long, probably since childhood. Our attachment style is developed most commonly in childhood, from basically infancy all the way up until 8 years old is really when the foundation of our attachment style develops. However, our attachment style changes based on experiences that we go through in life. And we will get into those details and how that happens. Again, this is just an introductory video and to what there is to come. There is so much good information to go into that I can't even, I don't know how many videos there will be. I could talk forever on this topic. And just some more information about me. I have been in this field for a decade now. I specialize in attachment trauma, relationship issues. I also do work with narcissistic abuse. So you can expect videos, not in this series, but in other series coming out on narcissistic abuse, narcissistic personality disorder, and what that looks like and how it impacts you. So again, I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for jumping into this journey with me. Please subscribe and like if you want to be notified when future videos come out. Again, the next video will be a high-level focus on the different types of attachment style. Again, there's one secure attachment style and 3 different insecure attachment styles. I will go over those at a high level. And each video will get a little bit deeper into what each attachment style is, how it impacts you, and how to heal. I'm so looking forward to this journey, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.